Ebusiafo ene ejidifo ene ahwefo enwumren so mama good evening mincha osonko kwan so kra na yenda obade ase se na watwe foforo akọ apro abate ya asomdwe mu emo wakọ abasonko kra e de bade harvesters online network and then so yatena se yesi nkonwa memende enwumren se de ye ne da no yatena se ya enkomodie ene adesuade ene niema ahodo a ebeboa ye Kristo sum abrabo akwantu ye frame obapa ajoa adobia enenso metina konwa ni mu na ye de enen komodie e de abro kai se dwumadie yi e wo live e wo YouTube the Harvesters Online Network and our Facebook the Harvesters Online Network enti ukọ now like page no na wa share e de ama afoforo so no motimi ahwe na wo motie nsempa ene nsemda and then so ye ba be di ho komo ene your topic for discussion your my journey of faith na nyame aya adom yen wasidani kase pa men kan say military personnel sojeni ba ko we studios ha ene ye ne ebedi enkomo enu nti na mesra wo se ene nkomo ne nkwa wie ye ne de na wehum mfaso pi se sojeni ne Kristosum de but yen ndi nkomo ne wie no wehu se asojafo nso so wo mo ye Kristofo wo mo kwa asori pa ene nyame ya dom yen sa kan W02 Duku Frank Owusu W02 Duku Frank Owusu wono ena yene ne bedi nkomo W01 W01 Duku Frank Owusu minim se mi post ni bi aka no dia mateso facha me papa W01 Duku Frank Owusu ena nde enwumre enya no e studio sa yene ne ebedi nkomo enkomodie ni mu se wo asembise bia obebisa wo comments ne wo questions ahodo obetimi e de ato the Harvesters Online Network Facebook and the Harvesters Online Network YouTube na ya kenkan e de amount men chere ho na men sembre no mema opinion na kwaba na yenhye yenkomo twetwe na se all correct sir.
Thank you very much.
Good evening na apomo nyame adom facha me facha me say mate oppose so facha me ya dey say yenim say ye free one na you go to
so you started two as you go one
no cre ya da se pebre say obama etiefo akwaba na afa ya say yenkomo na se.
I will take this opportunity to say hi to your viewers. So that's what only thing that I will say for now.
Okay. That's it. W01 a 7-day Adventist member. Me can say oye SDNE. Inti ene yen komo aye bedi no dodo no afa ne soja edwuma oye as a military personnel and afa was sign a Adventist no saying or combining me enu nyina bomu e woni dada sitting no. Okay. Ye ka say W01 Duku Frank Owusu a oye hwan.
W01 Duku Frank Owusu soja ni we did 23 years I was soja mu.
Okay.
No be W1. We married with 3 children. And I was a Adventist elder. You know, maybe W1 do
okay. W1 ye sha uba soja ni mu na obeye SD ni ana say ye wutu mu uba ma ye background kakra wo.
Okay. That made me SDN dada. It's just both parents was Christians, but my mother was the Adventist woman.
Okay.
So I would say I was born into the Adventist before joining the military.
Okay. Okay. So you share military, then sorry no. Say na niyama musifati.
Okay, the military now sorry no. The only difficulty is in Brazil says about sorry now on Sabbath day they you what to duty. That's the difficult aspect in it. But apart from that, in the military, we have freedom of worship.
Okay.
And who need duty who bet me aqua sorry.
Okay. So who duty then Sabbath who duty? You saying now we see for observe Sabbath no.
You say who duty on Sabbath you share time and time will be additional the post. So if you're on duty on the Sabbath day, as we all have a iPhone or the phones, we can download the Sabbath School, the Bible on it. So at your leisure time, if you're not on Sentry, you take your phone and glance through, go, you open your Sabbath School, sometimes you pray at your quiet time. Then when your time reach for you to go for Sentry, you attend.
Okay. Now, ebasa no on Sabbath day and Saturday, what duty no? I face challenges be wo observing the Sabbath in Juma no awoye no.
And challenge as such. Said I'm a kind of say. So Sabbath dinner so question to duty and they challenge. But for that, if you're not on set or if they have not deployed you on Sabbath, that way there's no challenge. You have free will to go and worship. But on Sabbath day, especially like elder like me, now somebody may talk program so I may not know the schedule at the military side. So when brother students are always over, sometimes on the way even going to church, they can call you to go for an exercise or there will be a task that you need to go and perform. And in the military you can't say no. Because all of us have sworn an oath to whatever ordered. Maybe we are do could be and I say okay. It would mean I say been praying there sorry. And when they happen like that, it means you are indisciplined and you have something in the military. We call it you have refused orders. So you can be punished on that. If it might punish was say you have refused orders and because disobedience of lawful command. So soldier bit much was
wow. And so when all class or any commander frewa, untimin can know.
We have a say. Also you say it's soldier before God.
Oh wow.
That's a say that's soldier before God. It means you have to make sure you protect your country before you worship, because in the Bible God have already says blessed are the peacemaker.
Okay, sure.
For we who have the kingdom of heaven. So I always say that in the military we have only 80%.
Okay.
We have been given 80% to go to heaven because we are peacemakers.
Wow.
So it is left you have to work on 20% addition to the 80 to get 100.
Okay.
Then you are qualified to go to heaven.
Okay. Because sorry na sent to Quesia. Over the sorry no crowd over there now.
So that's it. So the country is unstable.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Sure.
The military is also there to make sure we protect life and property.
Yeah.
So they are a bit me country a bit my peaceful. Now it means as media sorry.
All right. A Juma military on Saturday. Timi boama ugidie mu tintima se obi wo ha onya no okwa sorry kama edru sabat okobe the moment obewura military ni mu anase asine wo no niema bi wo ha to sinima se onya mesom no waye bibio
bebre we have bebre wo wa omo ebehyeso mu yepe out of pure pressure or difficulties in the military, because you will sometimes be assigned on Friday, and on your tour of duty, maybe you have some challenges. So tiredness will set in. So when they fall out on us, on Saturday, they will prefer to sleep in their homes. But for me, what I did when I was a young soldier, any time that I will be assigned on Friday or Saturday, I will make my mind that I will prefer to go and sleep in the church premises than to sleep in my room. Okay. So if you don't build that bond with yourself and God, eventually you end up not attending church anymore.
Okay. Inti na yese mfa ho still no a we adwuma na kwan bia so ese ofa so na observe Sabbath no ultimate observe.
Kwan bia so ese ultimate observe.
So bibia sia in the military no mu a ama ugidie tintim, even though we soldier ni but so sign Adventist na in all ways the esi nyina no ama ugidie tintim wo soldier adwuma no.
Yes, bebre is answer ye mu bi no. Said I can say yeah we are true. Even though say my father was not an Adventist, my mother was Adventist. Basically, said my father was a soldier now. On tra fakono you didn't call baby no. Mommy na dey trying. So the church taught us how to build our faith, strong faith. So no matter how the obstacles in the military, and who say you have a war in suffer force women so sometimes you need to run to them. They will encourage you. They will pray for you and give you guidance. So no matter how the situation, you have to build your faith and also make sure with me
Okay. And who chipping in BB say e papa ye soldier ni. So does it mean papa ye soldier ni ntina wo share wa nso ye soldier ni ma member chire kakra na wa na hu say soldier adwuma ni the discipline wo minti.
Me father ye soldier no. One share me, but growing up, no, that's where I was in the barracks.
Okay.
So I got the passion to join. And within some, my father was about going. The main reason I joined the service that my father was about going on pension or retirement.
Okay.
And we were 6.
My
yeah. And then I said, Papa was nipa 6.
Okay.
And you know, me senior brother pay na at that time no yejuma. Okay. I don't know yejuma. Until me share time about retirement. That me, I feel na me yeah me courses for Accra Poly at that time. Some of my siblings, me school, you know. Me trans him say no matter how, no, I have to make sure say me pay you my you know. You know, one person or far ne what fast so dey go to soldier man.
Okay.
I also hide my certificate say because job. So by the time he will say obi hu say any better no na me momo no e na ya family. So that made me so main reason I'm dey join is me boa me senior brother no.
Okay.
I be hwe ye nua no and na me police soldier.
Okay. And ye hwe as an Adventist as elder now san ye soldier ni mo peacekeeping nemo yesemo kwa tanto kwa ha edru hono asan na peacekeeping ni no nyamesom no nso so ene wankasa wadada brabo no ete say
okay we that say ayana most of the time no because asoro ne a preach on peace and aso ya so maintaining peace you know two ni na de ubuma wo say megidie fapem ni gina hawa mam asoro na kire me ntino yeko peacekeeping na most of the time me angasa no me kwa I am make lay preachers no you know me nya chance any ye hu ye den ye asori nti no kra e ma me in that way say dokwa na okopata ti most of the time ho ko na enyam so ye enya no ye kese obi onko asori kra no at that time no okwa asori because I remember some time ago me ko peacekeeping peace ni dane enforcement because say so ya obi e ko peace it me enforcement me dan say war no more attacking position. Almost everybody at that duty, at that operation, was rushing for this small Bible, say New Testament, the small ones.
So the blue one,
everybody,
Gideon's,
so be any baby, edition on to me at that time. Be so the Yaminante. And you know, a whole pan in Yams was a 1 year, dawn broadcast sometimes a bonfire and a joke. I'm watching. Ye titi ma ye bontin bebre no kra onye Kristo ne ho ne bebeti be o Kristofo the few Christians e wo no ye prayer team ye de bompa ye eboa military no
okay mo na che se mudru wona mo hu se entokwa na mo kopata na nyam ahoɔden sa abre mu hia nyame wo
du a obi onko so ko hu se nya ese nyame be
nyame be mo ansa metimi so the dangers in se mo keep peacekeeping no obetimi ama experience bi ni ene me bi amahu ko here dey say yes but ye nim dey
that's what I'm saying peacekeeping obetimi akọ no aba alive obetimi akọ na edo aba as cargo because ohono okopata ntokwa say opata force di aba sometimes they can send you on your way going na other side on feel say wabaka to job sika intino ebufu intino mako tetemo kwan so na foma bobutu na you know, these are some of the challenges. Sometimes when we travel like that, aya ebushano ayejamo fie no so also sometimes pray because it's not easy to go on peacekeeping operations whilst you have left your family behind. You know, ahono nyoma no a said the enyuma ye hu no ede ebi just omo call Middle East recently omo call Israel and in Lebanon tokwa omo chef assassin mu sa for many months.
Wow.
Ultimately, more times chance I just 30 minutes. Now the a pia bonte more bedwa which apeno it to become a dining you that prefer it to become you know challenges need e wo but who wie so any jesu
well any je ne de he
ni je de obe fie ni scanty we be
enti na ya yet say ko ka say obo peacekeeping pa because over there
and so 50-50 with me akọ aba Bitmako, you do baba ask her.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I be more kase. Soldier for military personnel, the woman that she, I just say, well, yes, into Ghana and so into Quincy. And as a Moody dinner, Manda, so you come military, Juma, no one Casancasa, dear Namoye.
Say, military Manangasano. Younger son, dear, borders in a bomb by. Okay. Any force, ABS, or more to say, but recently result to say, you couldn't go for me. Yeah. So you prevented those people not to enter Ghana because more Ghana border. So the border is our main duties. And now you call beyond because we are part of the world body. So as I sit here, my body is a WD property. There's a worldwide dress body. I don't own myself, even though it's a my body is for the whole world. Okay. Internet we call outside Koboa will be in the country. In the military per se, in internal security there for police. But external security are for military personnel. That's why we have the army who deals with the ground, the patrol on ground, the navy on the sea, and air force. So internally, air force there. Then say we also assist on say francophone aircraft, and then we call baby humanitarian assistance and those things. So military the age border duties.
And the Rebecca say, or mine mu timina some dread some near the Danino, Nyame chinmona mo boy ho ban pa because military your borders are hot war any outside the country ni nyina no mo ye and mo ye dwuma den pa
it pay me brain say e mo be dema ye internal security for now o say so ya for be come because that's how we have been trained ye ye train say ye be ntokwa it too so just don't know how to say ye ba ye guta rubber e bia ye 29 ye dey hard ones no ntino wo hwe sia omo nam ye nso no so a change omo mutu from agudie na omo ha ye nso ye the soldiers na e ko san say hu ni say a threat and every threat bia no soldiers na say ye dey echo but as a we advantage in uniform sometimes and also ema wunya say wunya moral conflict because we could be no we need to do a distraction so say nyoma no hwe obi a ye say obi market na o ka ho na ebe adventist wo ti say e that say me wo preach no be ko hu wa so member na bebe o motonton ma ne ye bugu no sometimes unya sa atenka ne say unya aka won ka na so ya no wa so say whatever on them so you have to be part of it.
Okay, all right. Na just say momodwuma na de ya na ye ka say soldiers mo de bia na mo de serious asa mo nsre ye humu ani ye mo ahye why I didn't say because anamo de mo nye soldier friendly to say they posing for what they ntisa
I hear sometimes you guys say younger son drink wine tears they say me I don't know how to even smile every time I serious because we have to show because I'm going to show your war face aggressive because sometimes you know if you say yeah maintaining peace you know I say we show respect to others in some situation you need to show hard way before you can achieve success. Okay. To be was say you could baby kofuna try one check so the stress require untimi because nipa ho ye mabo the say we sere ni fio na obese require so you now ultimi esre but who tell you the so the hard face ne the face nipa no and we have been trained to say ye share your so sir say any bibia na we say to control people there and in fast sere some na there as we have been doing that and ama those things na abeka TV why if you cry partner because say like a picture kwa go twem so because that become part of you and if if you don't try to design different way of staying with people you always be serious throughout until God will call you.
Okay, any share Christian life discipline ye adwuma na ye hwe military nso a discipline na say wo kra de mo na mo ye nyame adwuma ne pa as Christopher no kra no chen ya ka no
metima ka say sa na tie san say discipline there asore che say enche yen so so che say so che was in the military no untimi enye enyoma ehu hia because you need to live discipline and respect to others and so would focus until as I saw the church said it me a bunny pani with the military so it was in the military there are rules I saw this one it's only military uno be a yakakra who is ochian
wow
you can never bypass your superior ultimately who say be superior my dear me antino the who na mean chian me twem no military is not like that Nti no any na chere as in the we na chere togetherness.
Nti by force woni ni bebom.
So ni bom because say e ba ko odo no wo no odo no ye den. Ewo.
Okay. Yenhwe soldier military then Adventist about health yenim say SDO4 de yeduane die mu de yade a da yakoma so pa nya bibia keke ne yedie nya eduane bia ne yedie nya nam bia ne yedie na wakoye military personnel ya ututu kwan yes we ko peacekeeping o fa ha o sene ha ebi wo kra yes soldier for kra mo de word na yes e ku wo mo na chance no so why Adventist ne sa na maye we about apomodeni ni nuane a udie no so so a sign na ha wo fa.
Okay, like I say two fools.
Okay.
Say we are young soldier. Let me say we joining soldier for front. That one we go training. In your training session, you don't own yourself. You can't plan adequate for yourself. Say me ye eduani bi na me the corner say eduano me yama no. It doesn't conform with the military Adventist principle. Let me my shame me me di. Intino all there you forced to eat because within the 6 months or 1 year you are training as a upcoming military man. After you enlist, only say, but if you decide not to eat 1 year, it means ubewu or because but no there, no matter how you commit yourself. But when you come out, as I've come now, search training. When I go with that environment, I say, I know that place, if you are not lucky, you end up eating this kind of food. It's what we are there and say, you appeal to them. So you do a discipline first choices within the options available to you. That options, we should know say anyway, if I am more, and I'm on a war for any years here, which made the money and with this. Say, untimi endi when it's an own, we are no bag man. Then you fulfill the military one and go and cater for yourself. Okay. That is the only thing with me. I follow the principle of Adventist.
All right. And not just say what training in the uni say obey before complain.
If you feel no call, and then we are twice a war boarding school. Yeah. Or on the soldier say, and yet say you are secondary school. As you are going, you have to gather some food stuff, maybe provisions. Yes. No, no, military. You go with only your bag and the dress that they have designed for you. Say you have to report with Nika, if you have blue top, white canvases. That's the only thing you carry along. So you could do your family and your mother, your father, instructors never home. The instructors that are there are your parents. They will think for you. They will make sure they will find time for you. They will advise you. They will pray for you. Whatever thing that you need there, the instructors are your family. They will cater it for you. So you yourself don't have time. Okay. You don't have time to go and even check. Say, be anyway, buying them because time no didi. It's 30 minutes. I say ultimately didi. When the food come, whatever food that you lay your hand, you have to finish it. You know, and you have to say, and I'm burning the year now. Go di and I said, now what can we do? Obi pet the this shop, all the for that aspect in there, automatic. You can never fulfill or go by the Adventist beliefs or the principle. But when you come out like now that I am, and then me to me, I may prepare because I know say if I go there, these are things I will likely fall within. As I say, most of them are not Adventists. The Adventists are very few, and that's their majority. So, like Adventists and Muslims, most of the time, some of our food or the meat aspect, we have the link. It is say Adventist and you pray most of them. You see that we are just few. It is only more than you only approve respect. It's me. If you are Nibisiana, if you know so what about faster and I say oh be an good.
Okay. All right. So yenhwe e bia ntete a ene nchurch a when your advertisement mo and I say advertisement then as compared to military personnel edru ba bia nchurch a when ya no how say nchurch na how e bra wo yeso jeni na asa aboa wo sa kwan no so.
Oh, for the nchurch there aboa me e wo so jeni say Adventist church say that you betimi ebu painful. Okay. It say there you be discipline. Ina what the baso you so ya also preaches the same thing. It aboa me ama metimi try afoforo say I've learned something. So as we say characters speak louder than words. Yeah. I always demonstrate diligence and respect to others so that ujidie no fapem no mehu say ampa we Christian.
Okay. Ebusuafo ma yenkai wo say enewie ye ne W1 Duku Frank owusu ena edi nkomo wo ye sojeni ankasa ena wasan ye 7-day Adventist member ena ye ni di nkomo ye pese ye hu se wo ye sojeni na wasan so ye SDN no kwan ben so na otumi kura ni gidie mu ne soja abrabo no nti eno no se wo asembisa bia wo pese wo bisa call the Harvesters Online Network Facebook and our YouTube na weja comment no ewo ho ye bebisa na afi ya kenkan ede ama so back to question a ye bisa say yenhwe no Christosum as an Adventist ne asori a sojeni a kono mo ya dan na mutimi boaboa mo ho se bia makọ nhyiemudie te se peacekeeping no a mutimi hyiemu ya asori so ye ya asori na ho de asori so me ni ho
na me ka ahyase ne se ye ko sa ye hyiemu a na se ko bibia ye ya asori ntina ya fa soldiers as a insofo no you so ye insofo but most of the time they are only one say ko peacekeeping here when say the whole takrade na yedi abetna ebi wo takwa ebi wo Cape Coast ebi wo Fijai ebi wo iti ya spread wo the whole takrade iti no osofo ba ko no ntimi nko bebi ni nyina mu iti no when we get there Sundays in the military we does our church service on Sundays.
Okay.
But how say mutukwane ezi any sofo kra obeya sore on Sunday. That is the principle there. Iti no Sundays in the obeya sore. The soldier will organize church. You know, you will be quite a lay preachers. Me, I'm a lay preacher before I became an elder since me instructor with training school. So I've been preaching. So any little we be in Yabian, and then say, yeah, even yeah prayers. I'm matching. Okay. Hona ukona upese. You did fapim pa operation ground. Most of the time, no, if operation bar, be a different person than say me work Ghana. So hono, no distraction. And yeah, from your room to your duty point, from duty point to prayer camp na ya creating it you know if you want down pass so down pass na o can Bible nti ho no be back na wa ben kra and said we call a camp meeting for 1 year nti no no uhu ho ana fe kra no nipa no kra no bi a pese be hu ni bi nti mo da dem nti umpa o Bible o phone o Bible so we be anti prayers e bi a enumre ni ehihia ho those are serious or Christendom no ya team bi na ye Bible studies nti every Christian bi a wo bia no se do boso nti eno so boan wo je ko picture sorry
okay yenhwe se colleagues a omonye Adventist na Adventist na wakwa kwanhweni na wosan so ye sojeni no kwan ben so na wugidie no fa so na wo de boa omo unya kwan ne omo share wo religion anase wugidie na anase wo ye no
say for many times I've got that opportunity because me no me did soldier 2 years now. Me instructor. So I went and met people there lay preachers. We see them lay preachers. So when they left, I also took over because any time that they organize the church, I also attend. Me join them more assistant until when they left the training school, I took over as a school chaplain or the school lay preacher. From that time, I started sharing my faith to them, making them to know that in the Adventist, I'm an Adventist in the military. You know, to encourage those who have come to join the military and they are on training. So if there's Adventist, I will tell you I'm an Adventist, but I'm here also organizing church. So it means when you're Adventist, that doesn't mean when you come to military you will not worship. Be Adventist, maba. Me na me mo ya sorry on Sunday no. Nti no unya chance a oso yede braba nti no we does is say as much as some people are at the border protecting the border for no aggressive team to enter. Those within are also doing internal patrol.
Okay.
We also assist. We do humanitarian assistance, like Air Force convey people across. Navy also assist people on the sea, especially Omomo Timi in Sono, Timi for Navy also does all those things. It is so young there. You standby at any given time. Country name.
Okay. Nti kwan ben so na asori no spiritually and na physically aboa wo soldier yemu no then being an Adventist.
Physical way there. What I'm saying is asori no says I'm too kwanya o mebo mpaya ma o be sra wo busia o be send links am say church links be o be platform na also with my also eti. That's the only thing I can say o mo da aboa me say o mebo mpaya santa o be fro ebisa say there to awo. So that's the only thing I can say. That's what the church does for us if they deploy your Bible for postings. There, say my boss say my postings. See, my postings there. Me anga say me share asori na me dem hado.
Nti aha no kwa asori we.
Aha no me kwa asori e wo Air Force at the same time New Life.
Oh, okay. And now the West Region so account.
The metro say the West Region account.
Okay.
First say me ba is it West Region? E wo
Tadisco down.
Okay, me call that. That's the one that back do Air Force down on CAC.
Oh, okay, yeah, Airport Region.
Those churches in there. But no Air Force, so New Life.
But
me leadership in do Air Force.
Air Force. Okay.
But I started the church from New Life, so most of the time, me no more programs.
Okay. Right. W1, you share a drew baby in your journey and I say in your military Jumani Muma when we say, hey, Juma we di menu we face challenges be and I say a drum pempen so be a we yamwanka one year so jenny no cry nka ope oba bi try page ma foforo when you say experience ne be pain.
Oh, so we are young soldier there we need experience because honey Juma no heading that the workload no when you are a young soldier. When I say young soldier from mid-age or corporal down, or when you train the bafufra on a friend, you on a load no. But baby, me do this here now. Me play supervision role. So on the and but the young stage now, you manage doors on. Me this way I'm from. That's where me nyasa because every time biano okwaha you do akọ to ase unya time unya say no hono dey because me nyaya anka me film. Okay. That's the only time I mean,
so enti wajuma ni mu no o papa ya o tu for church o niama wo mu wajuma ni mu.
Yes, let me can name for no soja.
Yeah.
Ti me betu no soja mu ansa no okofi. Me betu 2 years na okofi enti no. Pe me ne hu no na me hu say na ebi ko na me te bara so. He sometimes advises the short for me, so I should also not follow that trend wankasa no so be ntufo kra woni hu no a wo tibi no ese wankasa translate so that the short of your parent you too equally will not do the same thing in future. All
right. And Mamin Kinkai message Facebook. Okay. Justice James Jr. was say nice program for enlightenment. Justice yes so yeah that's CP. And he also were contribution and now questions be ubebisa now they are Father Harvesters Online Network, Facebook, and YouTube na ya Kinkai kama the amount. And W1 yanhwe say wa yes so jeni penny na empempen so I will do say no free W1 next year
the next appointment I said for now no the man said for now no me rank na isi the next stage na appointment rank okay and no the painful na dem
and then to kwan ben so no
through your hard work and the way painful no hu wadwuma wo ye and bit da ma wa ye akọ the next stage that will be a senior warrant officer okay class 2 you know the next day for appointment you know we do there say me appointment e ma 1 anti parent boss say adom ni beso me so na beso menya appointment bi but appointment e ma 1 e nipa 1 penenya nti endorse nti we do there menya appointment a be rank we na be kofi
and the executive producer also for Jeho obebo mpaya ma obenya appointment
and so obompaya
okay so you can say so obi pese ɔyɛ Adventist na wɔpɛ sɛ wɔbɛyɛ sojeni a wo efutuo bi ana nkyerɛkyerɛ bi a wode bɛma no ɛwɔ ne nyamesom because ebi wɔ ha ɔkɔ asɔre paa nso so onya kowura sojeni mu ana na asɔre na bibi hɔ ne nneɛma wo efutuo bi a wobɛtumi de tu saa nkrɔfo no
efutuo am de tu saa nkrɔfo no say they have to build their Christian faith. So faith no more building here because in the military there's a rise and fall in it. A time will come in your bed, you will be a demand because you don't own yourself. People will be under somebody who will be deploying you, will be deploying somebody who assign you. So sometimes you'll be facing challenges on Sabbath day. That's the time they will deploy you. It's if you don't build your faith, not be shame your choices, or your options will be limited. I will treat them as whatever thing that they are being taught at a church, they should make sure that they will learn it and build their faith before joining the service. Otherwise, unya a preparation or backslide.
Okay. Now, we sojeni ya so penisa a married man. Na soje juma ya so called peacekeeping wife or kwan ben so na ofa so akoma no timi hwe busua no. Enyo how?
How but ben dey say me tie me kwana me tie takrade. My name wife at only 3 years. How but because these days phones are available it's like you are closer to your family because you will be doing video calls. Anytime they feel like calling, they will call you, and when you have chance, you also request and go. I just came from Accra within 2 weeks to go and be with my family, so that when I go, I make sure say, maybe I'm not there, maybe PA. I'll make sure say the children will come closer to me, so that almost be feeling for that love because they will be seeing people enjoying with their parents. And you know this. Within this time, I am not day, but that's the nature of the work. It will worry us about Banso Tia in Manasi. Who are for the Banon Tiase, but as time goes on, you have to build them, you have to talk to them, you have to let them say, educate them about the military. So, military is like what worry will be or take Abrochi. Sana is at any time. And I will be me also at any time. When I saw it my quiet, so with me at any time.
Sure, and I know crank come baby sour, yeah.
You man just so to me cycle your wife and the family, so that when this unforeseen happens, they can equally also feel say sinesi. Then you have wonder the life no ever to.
Okay, then say me tie the okay ya we sojeni a e was say ugitum say anytime ya obetimi free asase so you were ever ready. Say the ebesi
anytime you me fear assassin because that's what I'm saying. Sometimes you go for peace, it will turn enforcement. You know, we always say all enemies are also trained soldiers. You know, now as a part of the aba, all people be no. How would you trimu fine no? The partner oko pattern no. Onu be the trimu yali fine. Obetimi ama wako.
Okay. Enti said the military motie na mo this serious na we so strict no so na mo be fear we strict with the wife and family no.
Yes, any day yes so ja mu no utimi fa ni nko aware mu utimi akọ fie like me per se no me nyi no me father I didn't see my father say or boy bo betia nti no bo dey on fa na say nkan bo betia sometimes was we dey obe punish by my minimum na handle it nti no I've also adopt that strategy. So what I does is that sometimes on the committee or the two attrium over two. Lucas over two, oh, I only call them man advice because minimum money home. To when you does it's all by no punishment severe a ma or don't know if you was on bay or more than that. It will any time will be another over punishing. But if I'm there, some more not boost the happiness there, then I will take my action. I prefer you to take your action than to say it does have been me my ideology say because of I was specific I will advise them.
Okay.
They are respect you say one gasa take action. Me ma o papa me to na. Me gasa me no mo nchena da. Na say mami more gam.
So who be hu
o ba papa no bia wa pa ba de obi edwane. So that have been my so yeah the fact sad name ra aware mu. We are taking so for them to be into
Okay. And when near the way
it's on website, but it doesn't. Yes,
off duty there.
It took me to be quite intimidated. So yes,
we are romantic, come on.
Very romantic. Very romantic.
Okay, because so that I work as a soldier form, but we are well disciplined. Because we know soldier need crown out barracks or crown one. Also, so you're disciplined.
That's what they said. The principles that we have laid down, they almost and they also follow. Because every military man be on the rules and regulations in this house. There's a principle. So whatever training you have gone through, when you come your home, also make sure that you lay your policies down. Say many years way. Like me, my policies that me share them me be near bontin. Me frère, me wife, where are you? So me what them, where them? Me a me TV news. Uncle I know where he. I don't want to hear say Nkran was more about it. So that principle Nkran was here. Let me talk to them. Okay. You know, as who them as Nkran who about it, so more about it. These are the principles that military have guided us. Say leaded by loyalty, discipline, and respect. Until those things are there. Until you guys try so try. Men kwa. You guys try na one try na okwa they can take out circle from the military. Okay.
All right. My main kind comment ni bi kakra ewo Facebook. Kingsley Mensah was a nice program. And Lisa Ignatius was a very educative and inspiring program. Thank you, Elder. Thank you too. Mame Abna Kwantama Broni Sifa was a inspired. Mame Wasan Kabi was a sound is off. Minim sebia omo ayeni ya afa Emmanuel Eshen or say the Bible says that shall not kill, but I want to ask as an Adventist, what will be your response if given such command to kill?
The mechanism say nipa baako ebe say oman no na yenya stable country. It's better we take that person out for the whole independent better. It's say in the Bible, Bible, military started from if you military or Bible. Or you tetina Yakupon order almost say Moko Ekon, Mofanyum and Kon. So that when they started almost surrender, we now train Bubu Efuzun, Moko Ekwan, Monfa Manosansa, one for Manumbo. Dina, they are also yes. David Munyakwen, they are also yes, Omukunko. Until military, no God have given her this, but so when you're born here, you can find born by so lot you to it one. It is if Unquano will be our best say or mine or your man before. It's better say Unquabe linear stable. Just Adventist. What happens? Say SMU if you are. I have to SMU view.
Okay. In the night, I said, you say a soldier muno. Command before God. I said,
David Echo, Okay. One drama Gorate and Kuno. Okay. So is okay. Your money in if you a mino, Nippanotati or mino, Ominam family. Ah, and
Emmanuel Shan, a question I will be son on the year was any papa dear was here, for and or heaven, Anna. I'll call you, no, one in Yamia could do home come and see, I don't know. My main Kai will say, I'll go so share the Harvesters Online Network, and then you may an AW1 Duku Franco Usu. And I didn't come so the name mapa and I was so yes 7-day Adventist member and then you didn't come now ya share say we Christoni be akeko san yes because SD any Bible ni Christo so many ejuma no e pese ye hu said ye but wa ma ye hu so san e flexible cra obetimi asum nyame na wa
there's no restriction in the military. Inside that because inside you in software war so you Presby SDA Pentecost and now you Imam. So churches are also you Presby SDA Roman and a Muslim. They are the churches that work. These are the people are almost a spiritual group or more inspire or more counsel. Or make sure say be biaramuno. So when you have a former or make some pijab, a muru play war soldier. Soldier and restricts a man soon. Unless you can decide not to worship. When you go for one of your so the day on some. Some of them know unyane freedom he also so awesome. But when we looking for the ejuma or that's all them 24/7. But unyane ni liberty on kwaso we be as at now member no o duty or is the ni matches na whom you not dodge on beso beba oba ntino unyane so obeba asoro whom be oga se nyankodo
nti na se nye military ni na ama na sorry ko nye ono na bra abo na won pese
okay awesome
okay all right any ye hwa as a military ni bibia wo bi
yes military apart for hairdresser apart for hairdresser bibia wo
am over hairdresser kan won ne maybe
apart for them I don't know why I'm over hairdresser ni baba and come but apart from these two that I know everything is in the military
okay wa and say ma me hwa said ye di nkomo ne said ye wo chirechi mu a say outsiders na say ye nye military no mo woni bia o mo de friend ba me ka civilian no I say ye wo perception bi wo mo ho a entisa because said ye hum say kaka na ebo but we are free come on okra na mo bo ahe
unye bone ya obi enu a obetata it military no say they can you lay down principle he say uko against the ethics and I say the law our country mo I say ye dem ran so na yeduma because dem ran na yeduma so ya da bibia ye mra
okay
ye dem ran that's what I'm saying when all of us have sworn oath of say whatever order whether land or sea we have to go it is mra that all now also by ya kire mra na we so it is only military that we have two laws Ghana law eche ne o military law and so che it your military law no be and so ehwe ekosi and e won de ye do ma aban no so ato aso it is soldier mu no even though say edu say so ukuma wekum no soldier emfa nko say kokum no kuma eno no soldier brand we be government no aban no bedi say ultimate find brand insurance enkum that's what I'm saying say be ba could decide so be destroy that say ma order say ye yin pan fewer that one is the order being signed from the commander in chief intended there who this one uni we be but say one kasa we sore no akokun obi eno no so ya be do be ma aban no no we so ya end this asem but said the ejuma mu nsem na make say what disrespect we senior we hunu no o mo ejuma so nye eno de ye take you on a bit more effective
okay internet say we ye soje ni nsi ye ma command say ye bibia untimi mfiti preko pese me ye soje ni ntimi a me take action on my own
yes it's said me na me can say e bia dey do duty Saturday na me say me nko be kwa sorry tinjira be kwa sorry that one cannot happen in the military because when they assign you can't say I will not go
okay
it means you want to leave the service we want them to sack you from the service it's against our ethics that's what I'm saying that one we call it what disobedience of lawful command they have given lawful command with your own yet it you know what they bit massacre with so if you person you be share so it's better well resign now work out of you just say military no your options are limited for you so that we can say by this time you why you meet my friends here share I need to also attend
nti ye di nkomo ya frewa
ya frame ese me answer
obeja ye wo na wako
ese answer na ye twitwa so da me queen
ye nya frɛ okay chena ye wrap up na Emmanuel Shensan bisa say what has been your greatest fear and biggest mistake in the service
my biggest mistake
and your greatest fear
and like I said mistake there me should I say mistake because it was a passion that I got na mission that one I can't say I have a bigger mistake when say me di so jan but my biggest fear is say being trapped with my family for 3 years
wow
me worry my wife for me travel only 3 years meaning I'm say that's the only fear say sometimes you know when ya obi obetimi atra as a year we ba on so na what Bible no be king kaima you know that's the only thing my face I say that's the greatest fear my face
okay any greatest fear and me na me ka ho say wo ma susu ana wo kwa wo mbebio
and so one of it
wow okay and to your general public therefore perception a yewo soldier for ene said ye hu no obama ya te ase said ye hu say mo kan ye ho mo kra na mbo ye ho ban a ye da ye timida ne Adventist a ompese Adventist omo ye soldier for omo ompese omo ko soldier futu a opese with the mom
futu a be mom say omo hu ya ma omo ebu fu most of time no yeah assign wo baby a civilians mu na share before say oda command na share so mo peden wa ha mo yeso entity and those things they shouldn't be saying it because we are like them and they be share uniform no ye be sa abeye to say omo a because un transfer dem a enko wiye but I'm the time will come over there will be fi be say me di soldier no me di 23 years I come 6 to 7 years na me say akofi nti no I went to school atade we school be atade bo asabe share if you atade nti no when they see us come for do embrace say no man te efi you be say ko your club bi
okay all right say bia wo wadofo bi ni soldier for mpenifo na adofo bia wo pese wo chia omo a na wa mo shout out na ya
me chia me who can that's my wife for instance ma and me mba train no girlfriend in Shirane Johans and me dependent Elsie and me namfo ijata ne Emmanuel Ajimai and ayensu and obi biara o hwe yen biara ni me church pastor so and me nua also osofo yes en chanos be bahabi is on your sofo on du kwa you know is the sofo to be doing that say ene motie nti na me show na
okay eso ye da si bebre e ya na wa ma wife ya besa yen kakra na afi wa ba West Radio so na Baba Besayan Kaka. Why? Yes. Meba force of invitation. Ya na mde ma wa ya. And operating wa we invitation.
That about Westridge. I say I know only the churches around my area. Okay. I will visit Westridge one day.
That's it. Okay. And na common wa de so my young fancy ha. Do kwase me nya adesuade bebre na yate de ma bebre ase ewo military mo then W1 Duku Frank Owusu omaye hu se we are military personnel and now we security personnel obetimi aye djuma no then na wasan so asuminame ewo kwans no nkoso nti wa se ye hu omo a yes na ye chi omo na ya asere kama ya no mo so pati wenu kakra ma ye ne ja ne ye cheche enti ma yenda ahwefo nyina ase mo a mo hwe ye ewo the Harvesters Online Network Facebook ene YouTube nyina yeda mase bebre se yetena se ebri bia ne na ye ba mo nchen a mo nso so mo je ye mfew so na moti enti ye nkomo no ha ena ye di ensie kai se ebri bia na wotwe bia be san ba wakwan mu a na ye the Harvesters Online Network ye de aseda Emma, the executive producer, Pastor Jehoshaphat ya Udru, and our cameraman Ata and Mr. Kingsley say one boy ma production in it's me course so W1 that's the brain so say your twins are fail. Men so your frame your bar pa ajoa adobia. Yami ya adomo a da fofo e besenhia e wo dwumadi so. Have a good evening.